guess this is a crash course on semaphore. Everyone knows A through G, so let's just do it. But one thing that you notice in common is, imagine like a clock, okay? So a clock has, I'm just gonna say that's 12, 3, 6, and 9, okay? So for A through G, the thing that's consistent is you look at the clock and you look at the hand that's closest to 6 o'clock, right? And then whichever one is closest, and then you start going this way. You'll see what I'm talking about when I do this, okay? So A through G, the first line is down that way, and then that, okay, is A. So what do you think B is? So it's down that way, and then the next one is over there. So C is the same thing. The first one is down at 6 o'clock, and then this one, they move along 45-degree increments, okay? So like 45s, 45, 45. And the next one is D. I'm just gonna break it off so you see it's 2 lines. Okay, E is like that and like that. F is like that and that. And then G is like that, okay? So, as you can see, the 6 o'clock position is, I'm just gonna write this is A through G, okay? And then it goes around in a circle, okay? So remember, now that we have used up that position, what do you think is next? Now the next one is gonna be over here. That's the, it's like 7:30. I'll just call it 7, okay? So that's 7 o'clock. Okay, so now we go here. That's a 7 o'clock position, right? So the next spot you want to go, remember, like up this way, right? So that's the first one. And then, so what's that? So we already finished G, right? So the next one is going to be H. So this whole series at 7 o'clock, or 7:30 is more accurate, I guess, because that's between 7 and 8. It's going to be from H through N, okay? So that's H. Remember, we keep the lower one at the same position, so the next one goes up here. What's that? That's going to be I. I think J is skipped. Let me double check. So this one is straight up. Let me see. Yeah, J is skipped. I don't know why. I think it's because this might be a French system and they don't have the letter J, but we're going to skip J, okay? So special letters or exceptions, J is one of them, okay? So we skipped J, H, I, J, K, and then L, you move to the next position, M, and then N. Can anyone tell me why we can't keep on moving this down here and then move that one over there? So like the next one would be to push it over, right? You push both of them over, because if you do, oh, crap, sorry, did I mess up? Yep, sorry, messed up back here. I drew the lines wrong. Like that. Okay, so now remember the first line is here, right? And we finished the N. How come I can't put this sticker right there? There's a spot, right? Because I told you guys to start at the 6 o'clock position and then find the one that's most left. If you do that, then that doesn't become O, that becomes A, okay? All right, so now next one is the 9 o'clock position, and as you can guess, this one is the next set. So after N is O, okay? So the first position is now going to be the 9 o'clock position, and then you go start by moving 45 degrees up, so that's O, P, Q, R, and last position S, okay? And obviously you can't go down like that, because then that would be B, okay? Remember that? Okay. Let me look at the computer really quick. O through S. Okay. Now this one at No, I'm just keep it simple. We won't call it 7:30. We'll just call it 7, and this one we'll call it 10 o'clock. Okay. This one is just 3 letters. Okay, it's T, U, and Y. I'm running out of space here. All right. So you started at the 10 o'clock position. So the next one space is like up there. So that's T. And then the next one is over there. That's U. And let me see what Y looks like. Hold on a second. Yeah, this is a random exception. Okay, so special letter was, remember, J, and this is Y, because you would expect T, U, V, right? But V is not in here, it's Y, and I'll tell you the reason. Okay, so let's say we skipped V and we just went to Y. Okay, so the next position would be 12 o'clock, right? There's the J, but there's still nothing that goes up like that. So J and V are the exceptions, okay? So if it goes straight up at 12 o'clock, and that would be J, and that would be V. So Y was a bit out of position, and so is V, okay? So if it's at the 12 o'clock position, then it's J and V. So let's draw that out. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and delete A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You guys already know that one. That's super simple. So it goes like that at the 12 o'clock position. And then this doesn't exist apparently. I just looked at my computer. So you want to go this way, and that would be J, okay? And then next one would be V. So you start with the 12 o'clock position, and then you go down one more, and that's V, okay? So now we have the 12 o'clock position. We have now, I'm just going to call this 1 o'clock. And the 1 o'clock position, there's only there's a couple letters left. So this is going to be W and X, okay? So remember we had that going up, so now we go over to the next spot, which is there. There's only 2 places we can go, like that and like that, okay? Remember, you can't go down because then that becomes E, okay? Because, 6 o'clock. So this is X. I bet, no. W? Yeah, okay. That's W, and that is X. Okay, so right there, W and X. And now we have one last position, and if that's at 3 o'clock, then it's going to be Z. There's only one place it can go, okay? So, because if it goes out like that, the only place left for the other stick to go, the second hand, is to go down, and that is Z. This is your cheat sheet right here. If you can learn these things, then you can go ahead and re-diagram and do it back. So let's say they're doing the flags really fast. All you gotta do is just write down, okay, I say that, and then I see that, and then I see this, and then I see this, whatever, right? Like whatever you see, you write it down. And then you go back later and you look, what is the first position that the stick is close to 6 o'clock while you're going counterclockwise? So this one would be somewhere between H and N, right? Because of the 7 o'clock stick. This one would be at 12 o'clock, so it's either J or V. This one, let's say I drew it like that, okay? That would be the 10 o'clock position, so it's T, U, or Y. And then this one, since it's at the 9 o'clock, it's O or S. And then all you have to do is count. So remember, this is H through N, so you know the first one is H, the second one is I, and this one, remember J got skipped because it's a special one. So what's after J? K, okay? So that one was K. Now this one, it's either J or V, right? So in this case, it's kind of a special situation. I didn't draw it out, did I? Oh, it's up there. So if it's like that, then it's J. Oh wait, no, V. So then that is V because this one is J, but that is V. Okay, now this one goes up to 10 o'clock. It's either T, U, or Y. So the first position up here is T. The second one has to be U, and so it is. So that's U. Now this one, the first stick is at 9 o'clock, so it's O through S, right? So we know that this one is O. This, what's after O? That's P. So then the long one is Q, right? And there it is. That's Q. I kind of drew it and messed up. It was supposed to be like that. But that would be Q. All right? So there you go. That is your crash course in semaphore. And I'm going to take this picture and send it to you guys, okay?